Hi everyone, welcome to Advice to Think Twice and welcome to your week ahead reading. We're going to be looking at the next 7 days roughly to see what's coming up for you. So whenever you come across this video, that's the period we're going to be looking ahead. Keeping in mind, take what resonates as it resonates with you. You're going to have to trust your own discernment and put the messages where they go in your own life. You know your own story. And thank you all for engaging with the video, your likes, your shares, your comments, subscribing. Everything helps. Engagement makes a big difference. Three of Swords, Ace of Wands. Okay, new beginning after heartache, heartbreak. Yeah, engagement makes a big difference when it comes to the channel growth and getting the messages out there and the algorithm, the eternal algorithm. But it also makes a big deal in my world. Okay, and I appreciate you all. All right, let's see what's going on for my subscribers in the week ahead. What's going on for my subscribers in the week ahead? Next 7 days. At the time they watch this reading, what do they got going on? All right. So, beginning of the week, midweek, end of the week. But remember, this could also be the major events and developments you're dealing with, regardless of the time, right? It's at some point in the next week, these are your major developments, right? If it's not exactly the time frame that we're trying to put down here. All right, we have the Nine of Wands at the bottom of the deck. So it could be, you know, get ready for a really busy week with a lot happening, I hear a lot of changes, a lot of things to adjust and adapt to and keep it moving. Yeah, you may feel very drained and exhausted even going into the week, and it's like, I don't really want to be dealing with this, and just be prepared. There's going to be more coming on, okay? Just a little heads up. But with the Nine of Wands, what's telling you is you're almost at the point of a breakthrough. Something you've been working on for a long time is coming to completion, is coming to a successful conclusion. You may feel like you just don't want to even deal with it anymore. You may feel like walking away from something, giving up on something is too much. And this is telling you, no, this is the week where you can bring it together, be done with it, complete it, do it properly, reap the benefits of it, right? Because you put a lot of time, energy, and effort, money, dedication into this thing. Don't just walk away from it. You're really close to the finish line, okay? So let's see, beginning of the week, we have the Six of Coins, and this is support, charity, help, ask and you shall receive, money given to you, granted to you. Four of Wands, to do with home, to do with home-based business, personal business, to do with relocation, mortgage, loans coming through, business loans, or if you've asked a friend, family member, for support, that's what's coming in for you very early on in the week. If there are changes and transitions happening, you have support through those periods of transition. You're not left alone. Maybe that's what you're anticipating. And the Queen of Swords, a contract, something official, signing some paperwork, either to do with loans and mortgages, or to do with new jobs, or to do with new terms and conditions within the same job. They're changing your contract. Agreeing to terms and conditions, negotiating and agreeing, okay, and then signing on the dotted line, making something official. Let's keep going. Midweek, we have the Nine of Coins. Yeah, you're reaping rewards and benefits already. This could also be the sale of something that's going through, and it could be selling for more than what you anticipated. So you've got some extra cash to spend, right? Yeah, to do with the big ending, the Death card. Either something completely ending, stopping, going away, disappearing, falling apart, or it is completely transformed. So it's still a death in a sense, right? You're still there, but it's nothing like you used to be, right? And the Five of Coins. The Five of Coins can be financial loss or fear of a loss, fear of being left behind, fear of being left to figure something out on your own. It could also be a situation here where you're offered a full-time job working for someone else and you would have to close down your business to do so, and I feel like you could be considering that. because maybe your business isn't doing so great. But if that's the message, for some of you, this is telling you to hold out with the Nine of Wands. Hold out. Your business is about to pick up. Let's see. Let's keep going. We have the 10 of Wands, so we've gone from the 9 to the 10. Here's that conclusion. Ace of Swords. Victory, clarity, truth, some sort of victory here, and the 10 of Coins. Yeah, you see what I mean? So the messages I was getting intuitively as I was shuffling the cards are showing up in the cards, okay? Because this is saying you have a choice. There's a big choice to make this week. Something you've been working on either by yourself or for a long time. And it could just be a workout program, right? Something you do for yourself. But you've invested time, energy, dedication. It could be your own business, right? Money. Put everything you had into this thing. And it's not going, either it's not going great or it's not going as great as you would need it to or wanted to. And you're considering walking away, especially when you've got an offer coming in. You read something that's on offer and you think you could get that, you would be good for that, or someone's actually reaching out to you saying, hey, do you want to do this? Do you want to come over here? Do you want to work with me? Do you want to work for me? Do you want to, you know what I mean? And you're really put in a position where you have to consider things very carefully. There is I feel like whatever you do, it's not like there's a wrong answer, but it has very long-term implications and consequences. I'm not saying they're going to be bad. I'm just saying it's something you can't change your mind about very easily or very quickly, okay? So take your time, think it through. Because what I'm seeing, and also it's saying don't let emotion interfere with your decision making. And I know it's easier said than done, especially when it's something that you've put everything into. Okay, your time, your energy, your money, and your heart. Like it's difficult to separate and just make business decisions or just look at the facts, and for others of you, it's vice versa. You've been separating your heart and you've just been making business decisions. And when you look at the numbers, they don't add up. And that's why you feel like with the Five of Pentacles, it don't add up. But your heart is telling you this is what you're supposed to be doing. You're doing the right thing. Give it time. Okay? And it's where we're disregarding our heart because it's like, well, it feels like it's an amazing idea. It feels like I'm, on track and doing what I'm supposed to be doing. But when I look at the numbers of it, it don't add up. But remember, with that kind of situation, we're on divine timing, we're not on our timing. So things are playing out behind the scenes. We may not see them right away, but that's why faith comes in, and hope, and believing in yourself, and believing in the guidance you're receiving comes in, okay? So, you've got this thing you put everything you had into. And it's not working out the way you thought. It's not working out as fast as you thought. It's not making you as much as you thought by this point in time. It's been a struggle. And the bottom line is you're not getting the results you thought you should have by this point in time. Okay? There is an alternative presented to you that would involve you completely ending whatever this is that you've put so much into so far, and it's not completely working out the way you thought, hoped, or it's just not working out. It's a big decision to make. You're going to have to take your time. You're going to have to really look at the big picture and see everything, including what your heart is telling you, what your intuition is telling you. You may have to step away, detach, clear your head, spend some time in nature in order to take the pressure off, in order to calm your emotions, in order to rest, okay, so that you have a clear head and a clear channel from your heart to your head, right? So that what you're hearing, is your intuition versus your fears, your frustrations, your doubts, you know what I mean? So spend some time in nature this weekend, this week ahead, whenever, you're watching this. Before you're making the decision, spend some time in nature to really settle yourself, ground yourself, balance yourself, and make your decision from there. Because the first reaction, the knee-jerk reaction, is going to be, well, this isn't working out. F it, you know, I've got this other thing that's on offer. Fine, whatever. I'm so done with this. I'm tired of it. It's not working. I don't know what I'm, you know what I mean? That's a lot of frustration, and I get where it's coming from, but I'm just saying. Because, and like I say, there's no real wrong answer necessarily. It's all about what you really want to do. Because this thing that you've started and you put everything you had into it, if this ending with the Death card and the Five of Coins means I've spent some time, cleared my head, balanced myself, grounded myself, and I have conquered my fear. Okay, I've conquered my fear. My scarcity mindset, my fear of losing, my fear of failing. I've seen it, I've looked at it in the eye, and I said, no, I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing. I'm doing a good job. It will take time. I will persevere. And completely believing in yourself and what you're doing. Doesn't matter what other people are doing. Doesn't matter what other people are saying. If you're comparing yourself to others and always coming up short, this is you saying, you know what? Why am I looking at what other people are doing? I'm doing my own thing. What I'm doing is different to what they're doing. So why am I comparing something that's not comparable? Do you see what I mean? When we do that and we shift our mindset and we end the poverty mindset, which sounds like it's nothing, but it takes a lot of effort and a lot of strength and courage. That is the turning point. That is the breaking point to getting you past the finish line. 10 of Wands, hard work, but it's done. And not only that, but you keep going with this shift in mindset and the conquering of the fears. You cross that finish line and you have the victory, the win, the reward. 10 of Coins, look at it. Okay? Either you wrap up a very significant contract, you reach a very significant milestone that then qualifies you for money, support, more money, increases, I don't know what it is, putting your prices up, and they're, you know, your products are flying off the shelves, or, you know, you've got more clients than ever. Because maybe you figured out a new way to market. Maybe you figured out, you've broken into a new market, or, you know what I mean? But it's all down to something has to end. In order for you to reach this breaking point and overcome it and reach successful conclusion, okay, something has to end. Now, you could end the thing and just start off a brand new path where you're doing something else, doing it in a very different way, working for someone else, following in someone else's footsteps, doing something more conventional, traditional, safe. Nothing wrong with it, okay? You could do that. Because then the pressure's off, right? You get a paycheck every month. You don't have to worry about it. As an example, right? Or ending the fear, the scarcity, poverty mindset, the fear of loss, the fear of failure, ending that, and coming out with confidence, reassurance. I got my own back. I don't care what others are thinking, saying, and doing. I give myself validation. I give myself reassurance. I believe in myself if no one else believes in me. I believe in my idea. I believe in my product. I believe in my business. I believe in my path. I believe in this thing that I've chosen for myself. I will make it a success because I am successful. I'm not afraid. I'm not a failure. I don't make bad decisions. I'm not stupid. Whatever it is that people tell themselves, because it's not always kind. Not in the Five of Coins mindset. Okay? I do deserve. There's plenty to go around. I will find mine. I will get mine. I believe in karma. Hard work will pay off. I'm doing all the right things. I will be rewarded. I got my own back. That mindset is what pushes you over the finish line. Not only that, but you have this new victory, clarity, idea, truth, new contract potentially that brings you exactly where you wanted to be and exactly where you knew you were going to get to at some point in time. 10 of Coins. It's a beautiful confirmation. Okay? You're going to have to figure out what you want to do and trust yourself and do what's best for you. Like I say, there's no real wrong answer. It's just a big ending needs to happen. It's up to you to decide what that is. If you want to scrap something altogether, or if you want to end a particular mindset, approach, way of looking at things, way of speaking to yourself, okay? Whatever this is, it will take you to abundance, happiness, but the path you get there is going to be different depending on what you choose, okay? There's one more thing you need to do, okay? 9 of Wands. One more thing you need to do. Either it has to do with refresh your mindset and your drive and your belief in what you're doing. But again, it's this big ending over here of scarcity mindset, poverty mindset, fear of failure, fear of abandonment, you know, fear of what other people are going to say. Or it's scrapping something altogether and then you reach your goal in a different way. But what this is, for what it's worth, it's saying that what you have been investing in, if it's a relationship and it's kind of hit a rocky patch and you're doubting it or whatever, if it's a contract, if it's your business, for a lot of you this is your business, okay? If it's something you've chosen to study, if it's a process of getting yourself your dream home, okay? If it's a big change you're trying to make in your life, right? And you've been working on that, okay? And it's been a whole thing. What it's saying is that is the right idea. It is the right path. It is going to be successful. It just needs this one thing on your part. A, not to give up on yourself and what you're doing. And also B, to look your fears in the face and see that you have power over them, not the other way around. You're worrying, and it's understandable, and I get it, okay? But at the end of the day, when we can lift our head out of the clouds of fear, okay, Ace of Swords, we see that the mind has power. The mind has power. Our words have power. But we have to believe in what we're saying, and we have to believe in our mindset in order to make it a reality. Okay, just saying the words, I'll be successful, but deep down inside, you're doubting yourself. If your mouth is saying, I'm successful, but your heart is saying, haha, moron, what are you talking about? You're lying. Look at this, you're not doing this, you're not doing, your heart speaks louder than the words that come out your mouth. The words that come out your mouth are hollow, whereas the emotion that you're experiencing reverberates through the body and outside. Does that make sense? That's why it's not just about the words. The words have to have meaning. They have to have intent. They have to have belief behind them. And then they have weight. Then they create. Okay? So I hope that makes sense, because you have an amazing idea. You've put so much into it, and it was the right choice. And you're so close. You're so close. It's just this one last thing, you know? So I hope this helps you. So let's see. Oracle energy and advice for the week ahead for my subscribers. Courage and ritual at the bottom of the deck. With the number 10 and the ritual. Belief. Keep going. Practice what you preach. Believe what you're saying. You know, that's the ritual. It's prayer, but if you say a prayer, you don't mean it. You're not even present when the words are coming out your mouth. It has no meaning. This is give meaning to what you're doing and saying. That's ritual, okay? And I'll read from the book as well. But look at this, 13, courage, time. Courage. Have the courage. Have the strength. You're so close. You are so close. Let me read for you from the book. I love this deck. I really do. Okay, so let's see. Number 10, sweet corn. Gardens are not made by singing, oh how beautiful, and sitting in the shade. Oh my God, this is great. Though there may be unknown forces surrounding and working for you, you are being prompted to join in through dedicated study and physical action. Beneficial esoteric teachings are worthwhile pursuing, and a deeper connection with another is being forged, perhaps without you even realizing it. Be careful of secrets and confidential knowledge that may cause harm. All right? It's not just made by saying the words. You have to give the words meaning. You have to put something behind them. And 13, lucky number 13. If you've never experienced the joy of accomplishing more than you can imagine, plant a garden. This is your garden, okay? Have faith in your own abilities and take steps and leaps forward with confidence. You can do this, and you should, as the energies of time are not only showing positivity but also a little mystical assistance afforded to you through ritual. And this is saying pray, meditate. Again, spend time in nature. That's your ritual. To settle down, to ground yourself, to balance yourself, to even yourself out, to hear your angels and your guides talking to you. That could be what this is. They're giving you the answer. They're giving you the guidance. They're giving you the reassurance, but you may not hear them, right? Because fears are clouding and taking over. That could be how that's playing out. If you are seeking an answer, it is positive as long as you act now. Failure to believe, oh my God, or care deeply enough can result in failure and delay. Failure to believe or care deeply enough. That's the only failure you should be worried about. Everything that needs to happen, you can make happen. But you have to see that, you have to know that, acknowledge it, and take that power, right? Nine of coins. Don't see yourself as the 5 of coins. See yourself as the 9 of coins. You're in charge of this. You made this happen. You got yourself this far, didn't you? So why not that extra little push, right? So that is what I have for us for the week ahead. And again, this can be anything that you're trying to achieve and you've already invested a lot into it, okay? It's right there. It's right there. You just need this one last tweak, one last adjustment. And I really hope this reading helps you get there, okay? So I'm going to leave it there. Have a wonderful week ahead. Wishing you the best, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.